What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. So look, man, I started thinking. I think when it comes to the most hated on boxer in the sport of boxing, hands down, Earl Spence Jr. Earl Spence Jr. is the most hated on boxer in the sport of boxing. We've heard it from legends of the sport. We've heard it from fans. We've heard it from Terrence Crawford fans. We've heard it from fans that are fans of everybody else but Earl Spence. And I do not understand why. I just don't understand why. Because you look at it, Earl Spence seems like a cool, calm, collective guy, just chills, family man, isn't bashful, like cocky, flashy, talk a lot of trash. You know, those are the fighters that people usually tend to hate. Now, not everybody hates those type of fighters. Because me, I can enjoy somebody talking a little trash. I can enjoy that stuff. Some of that stuff is funny. But some people, you know, I don't know. I just like it. You know, I'm not saying I like when they go too far. But, man, it's funny, man. It's fun. It makes boxing fun. It pulls eyes from people that aren't big fans, casual fans. It pulls eyes from people that don't even watch the sport of boxing. Maybe don't even watch sports at all. But this man doesn't even do that. He doesn't talk trash. He doesn't do any of that. Family man, just chills. You know, every interview he just chilling, man. He's always chilling. But when it comes to him, he is the most hated on fighter in the sport. You know, we've heard it from legends, like I said. We've heard it from legends. We've heard it from Sugar Ray Leonard. What do you think of the Mikey Garcia fight and Earl Spence fight? Who's gonna win? And he said something crazy like, Mikey's gonna win. They asked him, why is Mikey gonna win? He said something crazy like, because it's Mikey. What? I don't know about you guys. Mikey is a great fighter. Well, he was a great fighter. He had a great career. Mikey was a great fighter. You know, he was on the pound for pound list at the times. He was on people's pound for pound list. But never once in my head did I say, man, because Earl Spence was beating everybody down, man. He was stopping everybody, beating everybody down, knocking them out, destroying people. Never once in my head did I think, man, Mikey might beat Earl Spence. Experience, he had all that experience. Earl Spence still young, still coming up. But I never once, like I said, I never once in my head thought like, Mikey might get him on this one. I actually thought it was gonna be worse than what it was. But you hear stuff like that, man. You hear stuff like even Sean Porter on his podcast pretty much said he hated on Earl Spence. I think he brought him on the show. They started talking to Sean Porter. They said, you pretty much hate Earl Spence, don't you? You be hating on Earl Spence. And he pretty much said, yeah. Or maybe he did say, yeah, I don't remember. But he said something to that extent. Mike Tyson, man. You hear Mike Tyson give his prediction of the fight. He says, Terrence Crawford had an easy fight, Sean Porter. And also stopped Sean Porter. So, with that being said, he's going to beat Earl Spence. Because he didn't have a hard fight with Sean Porter. And he stopped him. Styles make fights, just went right out the window. Right out the window. Man, you would think better of that for Mike. Like, Mike, come on, Mike, really? And then, you know, Earl Spence fans can also argue. Earl Spence fans can argue this point. Earl Spence, I don't think was focused 100% on boxing. You know, because not long after that is when the car wreck happened. So I don't think Earl Spence was 100% focused like we seen with the Ugas fight. If you don't believe it, go check the weigh-ins. Go look at the body. Go look at what? Kell Brook, Lamont Peterson, Chris Algieri weigh in, and then go look at Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, and so on. They're just totally different. So man, Earl Spence fans can't argue about that. But man, I just don't know what makes these legends and these fans, these Bud fans, and these fans of other fighters hate on Earl Spence. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's a shame. I feel like these legends should be, upbringing these guys, man. I just feel like, they shouldn't have nothing bad to say about them. They're in the same sport. They paved the way. They've paved ways for these guys, but man, just don't tear them down, man. Like, I don't understand it. I don't know. I really don't understand it. But y'all let me know down in the comments, man. If y'all are Earl Spence hater, what's the reasoning? What's the reasoning? Even if you're a Terrence Crawford hater, what is the reasoning for you hating on Terrence Crawford? I mean, there's millions of people that are like me. I'm just a fan of boxing, man. I like Earl Spence. I like Terrence Crawford. I just want to see a badass fight. I just want to see people kick ass in the ring. Man, I don't know. I just don't have any hate in my body, I guess. I don't know. I love everybody. I love everybody. In the comments, I want y'all to put, who is one fighter that you hate? Who is one fighter that you hate? Let me know down in the comments. One fighter that you guys just can't stand, that y'all just hate him. Like, man, I hate this dude. I hate this dude. Let me know down in the comments and I'll post mine, even though I don't really hate anybody. I'll try to find one. Y'all let me know down in the comments who y'all just hate. Peace.